All right, I've got everything here for my watermelon Pico De Gallo. And so we have one watermelon, cilantro, we got one jalapeno, two serrano peppers, a lime. I'm probably gonna use 2 limes, 1 to 2 limes, some garlic, white onion, and for spices, I've got salt, black pepper, cumin, and garlic powder, apple cider vinegar, and a measuring cup here, and a mixing bowl. And my pal Sky is gonna be helping me in the kitchen today. He's got a nice little Himalayan chew there, so he's a good boy. Got my cutting board here, nice sharp knife, and I'm gonna be putting all my pico into mason jars, and then that's gonna go into the fridge. All right, first we're gonna start with our watermelon, and we are going to cut this open, and we're going to start dicing it into small pieces. Now I like to take off the ends of the watermelon first, and go ahead and cut those off, just the skin of the watermelon, just like so. And I'm gonna do the same on the other side. And I'm gonna cut the rind off the watermelon fruit, and then we're going to dice that up. And now we have our main piece of watermelon fruit here that we are going to start cutting up. All right, now we have our sections of watermelon. And these are, you know, just little cuts of watermelon that I've made that we are now going to dice up. And we are going to throw those into our mixing bowl. We can also cut the rinds off some of these pieces here. And there's good fruit here in the rinds as well. When I chop these up, I try to chop them more uniformly so that we get a nice consistency with our pico. So we're gonna cut those into small cubes. This is also a great recipe for anyone who's sensitive to tomatoes or has a tomato allergy. And it also has a great flavor, and it's just kind of a different, kind of sweeter pico. And when you add that those peppers in and the cilantro and the onion, it's just a delicious pico. So we're gonna continue to cut up the watermelon, and then we're gonna go from there. And I like to use paper towel to kind of like get some of that water and that excess moisture out of the watermelon so that our pico just doesn't end up being too watery in our end result. And so we're just gonna continue to cut up the watermelon. And let's not forget about Sky Dog. He loves watermelon, and watermelon is a wonderful treat for your dog. And good boy. And once again, just kind of getting that excess water with some paper towel out of your diced up watermelon. All right, now we've got all our watermelon is diced, ready to go. We're gonna chop up these peppers. I've got 1 jalapeno, 2 serranos, and we're just gonna dice those up and throw them in the bowl. Here we go. You're gonna wanna dice your peppers real fine, and then we're just gonna throw them into the bowl with the watermelon, just like so. Scoop that up and get it in there. We're gonna do that same thing with these 2 serrano peppers. We're gonna dice them up, and they are a little bit more spicy than the jalapeno, so I think that'll be good on peppers for our watermelon pico. There's the jalapeno on the watermelon, so we are going to dice these serranos and throw those in. All right, so we've diced up our serranos. Those are ready to go. And then next we're going to cut up our white onion, and we're gonna add that in and get this thing going. All right, so we got our onion, and we're dicing that up all nice and getting in here with our peppers and our watermelon. And pretty soon we're gonna give that a quick stir, and then we're gonna be adding our cilantro. All right, we've given it a stir, so that's how our pico is looking so far. Next, we're gonna grab our cilantro here, and we are going to take some of that cilantro and cut a portion of that and just dice that up. And we're just gonna dice up that cilantro. All right, we've cut up our cilantro and we're gonna just get it right in that pico right there. Looking delicious, all those flavors coming together. Give that a nice stir. All right, next I'm gonna mince up some garlic. I'm gonna get some lime. I'm gonna cut this lime and I'm gonna squeeze some lime juice into our pico and throw in the garlic. Here we go. All right, so we've minced up our garlic and we're gonna throw it into our pico. All right, next I've got some apple cider vinegar. I use about 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons. I have my measuring spoon here. And I'm gonna throw 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into the pico. And that kind of just mellows out the heat a little bit and gives it some extra flavor. And with the cumin, I'm gonna do another 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna use 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now we are going to throw in some black pepper. Let's grind some black pepper in there. And we're gonna mix that up. Now when filling the jars, I like to use a spoon that has holes in it here so that when you're dishing this up, it kind of gets out the extra water and liquid that's in the watermelon, and it makes for a better pico once you put it into the mason jars and let it settle in the fridge. It won't have as much liquid in the pico. And then we're just gonna fill the mason jars, let that liquid kind of drain off. And we're gonna fill these jars with our watermelon pico. And there we have it. All jarred up. Homemade watermelon Pico De Gallo. And there you have it, guys. Homemade watermelon Pico De Gallo. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be posting more content soon. So hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.